What if I told you that you could turn your coffee money into a small fortune without winning the lottery or becoming a stock market guru? It might sound like a tall tale, but there's a financial secret that can make this happen. It's called compound interest. This magical concept has the potential to transform your financial future, multiplying your money in ways you might have never thought possible. Today, we're unraveling the magic behind compound interest and how it can make your money work for you, building wealth while you sleep. Let's take a journey through the life of Sarah, an average office worker with an extraordinary financial secret. Sarah, like many of us, started her career with a modest income. But instead of splurging her earnings, she chose to invest a small portion of it regularly in a savings account. Now here's where the magic begins. Sarah's savings account wasn't just any account, it was a compound interest account. Unlike simple interest, which only grows the initial amount you put in, compound interest is a bit more generous. It takes not only your original investment but also the interest you've earned, and then it grows them both. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and growing bigger as it descends. That's compound interest for you. So Sarah kept feeding her account, and the magic of compound interest did its part. Years turned into decades, and before she knew it, Sarah was ready to retire. But she wasn't just retiring, she was retiring with a substantial nest egg, way more than she had deposited over the years. The extra came from the magic of compound interest. And that, my friends, is how Sarah turned her modest income into a substantial nest egg. The story of compound interest is a tale of patience, regular investment, and the magic that can grow your money while you sleep. Now you might be wondering, how can you make compound interest work for you? Well, let's dive into some examples. Imagine you have a savings account. Your bank pays you interest on the money you deposit, right? Now if your bank compounds that interest, the amount you earn snowballs over time. The interest you earn gets added to your account, and then you earn interest on that interest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, growing bigger and bigger as it picks up more snow. Now let's take this concept a step further. Think about your retirement accounts, like a 401k or an IRA. These accounts can also benefit from the magic of compound interest. By consistently contributing to these accounts over time, you're not just saving money, you're growing it. The key to maximizing compound interest is starting early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. It's like planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the more time it has to grow and bear fruit. In addition to starting early, making regular contributions is equally important. Think of it as regularly watering your money tree. The more you water it, the bigger it will grow. Finally, reinvesting your dividends can significantly boost your compound interest. Instead of taking out the dividends, put them back into your investment. It's like adding fertilizer to your money tree. The sooner you start, the more you benefit. It's never too late or too early to harness the power of compound interest. But what does this look like in real numbers? Let's imagine a scenario. You're 25 years old and you decide to start saving $100 each month at an interest rate of 5% compounded annually. By the time you hit 65, you'd have deposited a total of $48,000. Yet your account balance wouldn't reflect just your contributions. It would show a whopping $159,000. You see, that's the magic of compound interest. It took your $48,000 investment and more than tripled it over 40 years. Now, what if you decided to start 10 years earlier at the age of 15? With the same monthly contribution and interest rate, by 65, you'd have deposited $60,000. But your account balance, a stunning $276,000? That's over 4 times your total contributions. And what if you could contribute $200 monthly instead of $100? At 65, you'd have invested $96,000. But thanks to compound interest, your balance would be a staggering $318,000. These examples illustrate how starting early, contributing regularly, and earning a decent interest rate can result in significant growth over time. The more time your money has to compound, the greater the growth. So even if you can only contribute a small amount now, don't wait. Start today. Your financial dreams aren't just dreams. With compound interest, they're entirely achievable.